Hello
Hi
everyone!
Today we are going to make a traditional Italian tiramisu. Tiramisu has a rich and interesting history, making its first appearance in Italian print in 1980 and in English print in 1982. For this recipe, you'll need ladyfingers, mascarpone cheese, medium eggs, granulated sugar, coffee, and unsweetened cocoa powder. You'll also need a coffee maker, a stand mixer, and a ceramic or glass dish. The first step in our recipe is to make the coffee. And we have our mocha pot, Italian mocha pot to do that. Typically tiramisu is made with espresso, but if you don't have an espresso machine, you can brew a very strong coffee as a substitute, as we're doing here. You'll need a 5/8 cup of room temperature coffee. Our next step is to separate the eggs. We have to separate the egg yolks from the egg whites, so you have to be very, very careful when you do this. It's important not to mix them.
Whip the egg whites in your stand mixer until they form stiff peaks. When ready, set aside in a separate bowl.
So next, to mix the egg yolks, and some sugar. Next, mix 2 egg yolks with a 1/4 cup of ground sugar until pale yellow, about 3 to 5 minutes. While waiting for your egg yolk and sugar to mix, pour 8 ounces of mascarpone cheese into a bowl and work it with a spoon to mix it softer. We're using Patrizio mascarpone from Target.
In many Americanized recipes, heavy cream is used in addition to mascarpone, but it shouldn't be necessary if you make the mascarpone correctly. In our professional opinion as Italian students, heavy cream should not be used.
When the egg yolks are ready, add in the mascarpone cheese. Mix the yolk and mascarpone cheese until combined, about 2 to 3 minutes.
Mix in the bowl lightly, folding in the egg whites until smooth and creamy. You now have your layering mascarpone cream. Part of this recipe includes tasting the cream from the bowl. It's a very important step, so don't forget it.
For this next step, you'll need your glass or ceramic dish, your coffee at room temperature, and your ladyfingers. Italians also use Patrizio, which is a crispier version of the traditional Savoiardi ladyfingers. We will be using Matilde Vincenzi Vincenzovo ladyfingers from World Market. Dip the ladyfingers in coffee quickly for 1 to 2 seconds on each side. It's very important to not over-soak the ladyfingers because otherwise your tiramisu will be soggy.
Arrange the coffee dipped ladyfingers in a row and cover the bottom of the dish.
Once you have your first layer of ladyfingers, take the mascarpone cream and layer it on top, ensuring to spread it evenly. Continue adding layers of coffee-dipped ladyfingers and mascarpone cream until you have filled the dish.
When you're on your last layer, top the mascarpone cream with sprinkled unsweetened cocoa powder. Finally, let the tiramisu rest in the fridge for at least 3 hours to set. If you can, make your tiramisu the day before to allow it to rest in the fridge all night.
After the tiramisu has set in the fridge, it's ready to be taken out and eaten. There's no particular way to eat this dish, so follow your instinct when consuming.
Enjoy this classic Italian dessert by yourself or with friends.